from WNEP-TV, the news station. This is Newswatch 16 at 5.
It's done, and he got what he had coming to him now.
A victim's family chooses life in prison over the death penalty for this convicted murderer. Reaction to the murder trial in Northumberland County. Our top story on Newswatch 16 at 5. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Paula Giacomo. Scott Schaefer is off tonight. Richard Curran will not go on death row. Instead, a Northumberland County judge sentenced him to life behind bars for murdering his ex-wife almost 3 years ago. For more on the story, we go live to Newswatch 16's Jim Hamill in the Central Pennsylvania newsroom. Jim?
Paula, the jury never got to decide Richard Curran's punishment today in Sunbury. It was the victim's family who swayed the prosecutor to take the death penalty off the table. Richard, what do you have to say to the family after they showed you mercy?
I just wish things didn't happen.
Richard Curran's life has been spared. The Shamokin man was found guilty of first-degree murder, and Tina Curran's family wanted to spare him the death penalty.
So we're all in agreement, life in prison was the best place, or the best thing for him.
During the penalty phase, Tina's mother took the stand and read a letter from Richard Curran's 10-year-old daughter. A portion of it read, "You deserve to go to jail. You've disgraced yourself by killing my mom." Curran wiped tears from his face and told the court, "I overreacted. I wish I could have used common sense that day." That day was August 24th, 2005. Curran opened fire on his ex-wife Tina, killing her outside the hospital where she worked. Tina Curran's colleagues remember her by this memorial here at Shamokin Area Community Hospital. She would have celebrated her birthday one day after her ex-husband was sentenced to life in prison.
We cannot bring back this person who was taken from her children, her family. It's a horrible thing, and whatever happened to him doesn't change that part.
Because Tina's family felt Richard Curran should not get death, District Attorney Tony Rosini thought the jury would not be convinced that Curran deserved the ultimate punishment. He never actually came out and said, "I'm sorry," did he?
No, but he kept saying, "I wish I hadn't done it. I wish I hadn't done it." And I think that's the same thing as "I'm sorry."
Tina Curran's family tells Newswatch 16 they will get on with their lives now, especially those two little girls. Again, Richard Curran has been sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.